I know I've given verbal explanations a number of times as to how I go about things, but I have in front of me a 16 by 20 canvas, and I just thought I'd just do a wash in. I'm not going to wash in the scene. I'm just really, what I'm doing is just staining the canvas. You can get a 2-inch brush to do it. If I do a whole bunch of canvases at once, I'll use a bit of a larger brush, but I'm not. I'm just going to do, today I'm not. Today I'm just going to stain this. So I'll just use a brush that has gone past its prime for using as a paintbrush for myself, for my own style, and I'll just wear it out by scrubbing in the stain. I have some colors left on my palette that are left over from the painting that I finished earlier today, and oil paint's expensive, so rather than just let it get a skin over it and go to waste, I'm just going to use up some of the colors that I have sitting there. I think I have enough on my palette without squeezing out any more to finish the stain. One of my favored stains is a warmish green, and I happen to have the right colors on my palette for that, so that's what I'm going to do. The first little bit here, I used up the rest of my ultramarine blue, a little bit of burnt sienna, and a little yellow ochre, and that's what I've gone in here. This is fairly opaque, what I've done so far. I'm not shooting for it to be opaque or to be transparent. A little bit of translucency is just fine. I kind of prefer it, actually. But typically with my landscapes, I have them darker in the foreground, and I get lighter towards the top of the painting. So that's why I thought, I'll go, my wash-in or my stain on this canvas can be the same thing. I'll start a little bit darker and work my way. As I work my way up, it'll get a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to do this with you. I know that there are plenty of you out there who know how to do this. This is not news, but there are probably also plenty who have not done this or are curious as to how I personally do this. So we'll just do that. Some spots are a little more opaque than others. That's fine. I don't care. It's all getting covered anyway. So this is staining the canvas. If I do an actual wash-in, what I'm talking about then is I've already got a drawing on the canvas, and I'm then just kind of doing an underpainting. So you're actually making a rough painting as a guide for your overpainting. In this case, as I said, it's just a stain. I am not going to worry about that stuff at all. Oh, doesn't look like it's going to get very light towards the top. That's just fine. Add a little more yellow ochre into that. probably kind of a slow, boring video for you, but that won't take too long. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a few short videos like this, just so you can watch me physically do what I do in preparation and as the painting goes. Because actually watching something happen, for me personally, tells me a lot more than just hearing an explanation from somebody. Okay, done deal. It's washed in. I always try to go around the edges a little bit, because that way, when you're actually painting it, you don't have to worry, and you don't have to find that suddenly your painting is finished and you see these little white sparkles of gesso showing through in different places. Okay, that's it for this one. Next, we'll put in some charcoal strokes. Probably that'll be tomorrow. I want this to dry a little bit. Sorry, to dry a little bit. See you.